is up, YouTube? So obviously I've been a little bit YouTube absent lately for a number of different reasons that I'm not going to get into. But every year I do a recap of my top 20 finds of the year. So this is going to be my top 20 finds of 2024. All right, coming in at number 20 is X-Men Schism. This is original art done by Izzyverse NYC. And it's not only the only art I own on a comic book cover, but it's also the only one I have slabbed. So I'm super psyched to own this. This sucker's awesome. And it's a yellow label because it was done and verified that it was done by Izzyverse NYC. All right, number 19, it's Spider-Man The Lost Years. This is the first appearance of Janine Goodby, who later becomes Hallows Eve. And it's signed by Erica Schultz, who did the Hallows Eve run. She did not do this book, but thought it was cool to get it signed, and got it slabbed with JSA 9/8. All right, coming in at 18 is Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos number 5. This is the first appearance of Baron Strucker. I believe this is a 1963, 1964 issue. So it's a nice Silver Age book. It's a mid-grade copy, so psyched to have that. All right, 17 is the first appearance of Hallows Eve when Janine Goodby becomes Hallow Eve, and that's also signed by Erica Schultz. 9/8 as well on that. All right, next is Spider-Man number 7. First appearance of Spider-Boy. This is double signed by Slott and Ramos. And believe it or not, this cover A, last I looked, was actually outpacing the variant with the first appearance of Spider-Boy on the cover, which is odd, but either way, happy I own a copy of it. All right, next up is Daredevil Volume 2, number 9. First appearance of Echo. So this book obviously cooled off quite a bit, and I was able to pick up a 9/6 copy super cheap, which is disrespectful. But anyway, first appearance of Echo at a 9/6. All right, coming at number 14, got a ASM 78. First appearance of the Prowler. Obviously it's not slabbed, but will be at some point. All right, 12 and 13 I am doing together because I bought them together. That's ASM 134 and ASM 135. Just happened to stumble upon these when I wasn't even looking and got a great deal on them. Psyched to have those. First Tarantula, second Punisher. So 2 great books. All right, number 11, I actually already owned a copy of this, but I was able to pick up a 7/5 copy, which was better than my 3/0 copy of ASM Annual number 16. First appearance of Monica Rambeau. Also very cheap, even a 7/5, so I don't even know what my 3/0 is even worth, if anything. So happy to upgrade that book. All right, number 10 is a green label. So it's a 4/0 Daredevil number 7. So it's, you know, it's equivalent to probably a 0.5, 1/0 at best. But this is a pretty important book, and was able to get a steal of a deal on it. So happy to have it, even though it is with that old case. It's Daredevil number 7. All right, number 9, I also owned already, but I was able to pick up a slab that's in better shape than the raw copy I had, and it is complete with tattoos. That's ASM 238 at a 5/0 newsstand. Number 8 is Avengers number 9 at a 2/5. First appearance of Wonder Man, who eventually dies, gets resurrected, yada yada. But we do have a Wonder Man show coming up, and I saw this, I don't know, like 9 months ago, and was able to grab that. Number 7 is Daredevil 131. First Bullseye, CGC 5.0. Number 6 is a book I also already own, but I had a 3/0 copy of it and was able to make a trade with Rob's Fat Stack of Comics for his 6/0 copy of Captain America 100. So even though the book's not new to me, this book is new to me. So I was happy to upgrade it to a very better looking and higher graded copy of Cap 100. All right, down to the big boys. Coming in at number 5, Tales of Suspense, number 57. First Hawkeye. So this is one of those books, the first Hawkeye and the first Black Widow, both of them pricey in almost any grade. So once you start getting into that mid-grade, they start going into 4 figures. So I'm very happy to own a first Hawkeye at a 2.5. Number 4 is awesome book, ASM 121, Death of Gwen Stacy. And we don't see Gwen Stacy again for what, 30 years. So very important book, very, very epic story, great storytelling. So happy to have that, ASM 121 at a 4.0. All right, number 3, Avengers 57, the first appearance of the Vision at a CGC 5.5. Number 2, Fantastic Four 52. 52? 52. At a 5.0. Also an old slab, but it's okay. We'll get it reslabbed at some point. First appearance of the Black Panther. And my number 1 find of 2024 is ASM 129, first Punisher, first Jackal at a 5.0. So those are my books for this year. God willing, I'll do another one in 2025 and see what you know, luck and money brings me. But that is what I have for you this year. It seems like everything gets blurred together and you don't know when you grab books. So I actually had to go back and look at last year's video to see what I grabbed the year before. So hope you liked my books of this year, my top finds of this year. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys soon.